Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video we're going to be talking about none other than Charlie Chill, Charlie Travels, aka Charlie. Before we get into that video guys, if you're new around here, make sure to smash that subscribe button, and if you do, ring the notification bell. That way you know every single time we upload a new video. And if you're interested in getting any of the new merchandise, like our hats and our t-shirts, the link is going to be in the description down below. If you want to help out the channel, that is a great way to do so. And with that all the way, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so today we're going to be touching base a little bit on Charlie Chill. Now, I just made a video last week talking about how well Charlie Chill was doing, how well he's been doing over the last couple months. And being that him and Erica had separated, my video, I stated that I was really worried that Charlie was going to fall off the wagon and kind of go back to his old ways. And it seems like the day after I made this video, Charlie went on a rant on Twitter, got himself suspended on Twitter, and he was saying a lot of crazy stuff on there. Apparently back and forth with Michael about a live stream and things like that. So I did find a little bit of a clip of Isaac talking about Charlie Chill and some of the stuff that had went down, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that clip and give you some thoughts right afterwards. Let's take a look at the clip.
As usual, once again, you know, he's staying with his sister Dawn. Last night he did his racism, calling people the N-word, called my kids the N-word, made a comment of my baby, said my baby has a nigga face, all this stuff. He's running his fucking mouth, you know what I mean? Same old with fucking Charlie. Some things just never fucking change, regardless of how much people want him to change or hope he changes. He's never going to change. But he made a comment, right, in his tweets. He made a comment where he said Dawn and her sisters and him were going to go, you know, to Somerville. Dawn and her sisters and him were going to go to Somerville and jump Bridget and jump Jen. Now, he actually said this on two separate tweets before people were going to be like, no, I seen that tweet now. He actually said it on two separate tweets. The first tweet was about Jen. The second tweet was about Bridget. He said that Dawn and everybody, you know, they're going to go and jump, you know, Jen and jump Bridget and, you know, all this bullshit. And, like, now she's going to know what an ass woman feels like.
Now, in this next clip that I want to show you, I'm also going to show you a little bit of the video that Charlie made, kind of talking about what happened. He didn't go into great detail, but I do think that it's fair that he also has his side of the story in this video. I always say, guys, I'm going to tell you if Charlie's doing good, and I'm going to tell you if he's doing bad. And some of the stuff that I read on Twitter was, I think Charlie was probably drinking, and I do believe in the video he does say that he was intoxicated. And it goes right back to saying, you know, as soon as he left Erica, it didn't seem a couple days later he's drinking and letting loose. And it seems like he kind of needs a structure around him, or he's always going to go back to his old ways. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a clip of what he had to say, and I'm going to give you my closing thoughts right afterwards. Roll the clip.
Yo, good morning everyone. Charlie checking in right here in Alabama on this beautiful, gorgeous, sunny Thursday morning, guys. Hopefully y'all are all having a great, wonderful day. Hadn't checked in with you a couple days, so I thought I'd go ahead and get with you guys. A lot of you guys follow me. You obviously know that there's been some stuff going on here the past few days, and I didn't really act accordingly. So I'm going to get to that in a little bit and explain some things, and hopefully move on. So as you guys know, I was having some issues with, not really, well, Erica, but also with myself, you know. I needed to get taken care of, and so I came here to Alabama to spend a little time with my sister Dawn. Well, unfortunately, there were some people that just weren't having it, you know, that were upset, you know, when we just started posting pictures and stuff, and started being very nasty about it. And like I said, Dawn's not really used to that stuff, you know, and I took it well the first day. I wasn't drinking, guys. I took it pretty well. I handled it accordingly, and a lot of you guys were like, bravo, Charlie, you know. So then the next day, you know, they decided to amp up you know, the heat a little bit, you know, and they do it. These certain people, they do what they did, you know. They called jobs. They were threatening to give out information and stuff like that, and things got serious for the ladies over here, you know, and it got me. You know, it really got me. I'm like, dang, not again. I really honestly kind of thought that, you know, being my sister, they wouldn't do that, you know, but they did turn the heat up on them, and you know, and then they did some, you know, went live and talked some more crap and stuff like that. And apparently I'm not the only one in the family that they're, you know, that is at odds right now, and it's just a damn shame, you know. Like, Dad never wanted any of this, and I never wanted any of this. You know what I mean? I came here trying to do the right thing, and I even reached out and was blocked and stuff like that, you know, and picked and prodded, you know. But at the end of the day, it's my decisions, you know, and how I act and how I handle things, you know. And I just didn't really handle them accordingly, you know. The ladies, they still had my back all the way into the evening, you know, and I was suspicious of them, you know, and I just didn't understand why they were trying to talk with people and stuff, you know. And guys, you know, whenever I get to drinking and stuff like that, you know, and sometimes maybe even not when I'm drinking, you know, but I tell myself something, you know, and I believe it, you know, even though it's not true, you know, or whatever. I get it in my head that this is what it is, and I run with it, and I tend to make matters worse, you know. Like I say, my sisters, they were defending me all the way up until the evening, man, whenever I just was like, man, just forget it all, you know. And you know, it's unfortunate, you know, that I had to go that way with it, you know, because you know, I did show a couple flashes there, a couple days there where I handled things smoothly. And but you know, this vicious cycle, you know, we revert back to our old ways, and I've really got to get something done about it, guys. You know, I think I needed this move, you know, to help me realize that, for one, you know, Erica is who I needed and where I needed to be the whole time. Loved Dawn and stuff, you know, but you know, Erica is, you know, my woman, and I should have stayed and tried to fix it with her, because two, you know, I've got to do something like professionally, man. I think I really need to go see somebody for these anger issues that I have, you know, that I can't seem to cope with, honestly, guys. And I get angry. Like, Dad used to tell me, Charlie, you got anger issues, and I would get angry and say, no, I don't have anger issues and stuff, you know. And maybe I got some mental issues, I'm not sure, you know. And I hate to admit it, because it makes me feel like less of a person, you know. It makes me feel like broken, like there's something wrong with me, you know. But I mean, if it's true, then it's true, you know. And I'm not the only one out there that has these issues, you know. So I really need to just go and get it taken care of before it just consumes me, you know what I mean? So this is my last day here in Alabama, you know. I gotta get back to my life, you know. You know, let Dawn have her peace again. I'm sorry, you know, I know you was here to help me, but you know, there are just certain people that just won't let that happen for me, you know, and it's up to me to find that within me, to make sure that I don't let them trigger that in me, you know. Because every time I drink, it turns into, you know, it turns into something way more. And people say that, oh, when you drink, you tell the truth. And I don't know who told that damn lie, you know, because when I drink, man, I'm just here to just say the most vicious, meanest things that I can to hurt someone's feelings. And it's just not good. It's not thinking clearly, and it's not me. It's not Charlie. You know, Dad always said it, and Dawn said last night, Charlie, you're the nicest guy in the world when you're not drinking.
All right, guys, so there you've seen the clip. And my thoughts are, he's now headed back. He is officially back with Erica, and hopefully things will calm down over the next few days, and they'll kind of get back to normal. I think, as I've said before, she is good for him. And I know sometimes it's hard to hear that as a man, you know, when someone else is saying that the woman is good for you and she's holding you down and she's keeping you on the right path. But sometimes in life, that is the case. Some people need that structure, and I think she's good for him. And I hope that everything works out for him, guys. But I don't think that this is going to be the end of hearing drama over this, unless Erica can kind of rein him in, especially with all the stuff with Michael becoming a new dad and stuff like that. I think that there's still going to be some animosity there. And if there is anything that comes of that, I try not to make a video straight away. I try to read the tweets. I try to read both sides. That way I can give you an honest, an objective look at my opinion to it. And I'm not a fanboy for either side. I was very, very skeptical of Charlie. And I've made some very harsh videos on Charlie in the past as well. And, you know, but if someone's trying, I always say, you know, you got to give them the chance. And he's let me down a few times. I really thought Charlie was going to turn it around. And, you know, he's let me down a few times, falling back into that. But again, when you have an addictive personality and things like that, you can't really fault someone for falling back into that routine. It's kind of a mental thing. And I think hopefully he wants to work through it, and he was talking about getting some real help, and maybe that's what he needs. Maybe he needs a real therapist, and that's not a bad thing, guys. That's not a bad thing to reach out if that's something, you know, if you know that it's something you can't handle on your own. Maybe professional help is the way to go, and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't make you less of a man. It doesn't make you less of a woman. Actually, I think it makes you more, because you're brave enough to say, hey, I need the help. Alright guys, so that's where we're going to leave the video at tonight. I just want to thank all of my subscribers who have been here for the long run. Thank you guys so much. I want to thank my BDS Army for sticking it out with me and being here for the long haul. It means the world to me, guys. And if you're new around here, welcome to the family. I hope that you enjoyed the videos. Make sure to like the video, share the video, get it out there, guys. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And together, we're going to hit our mark very, very soon. So, as I always say, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one.
I do this for my father, who I've only seen from time to time in my dreams. I do this for you. I do this for my mother, who's finally clean, no longer a fan. I do this for you. I do